just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. The Knicks have young talent and some promising draft picks. For that reason, they feel they're well positioned to trade for a star if one becomes available. The Knicks front office member described that as the best path for them. Guys in the Big Apple, there is little patience for a long rebuild.
A little patience indeed. That's interesting. Thank you, David. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And for New York, Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. Toppin is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Payton in at the one spot. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
Yeah, and it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Payton. Sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Here's Sexton. Robinson with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Barrett. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, RJ is a natural scorer. It's very hard to shake him off that kind of focus.
Garland with it. Pass to Drummond. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Now, here's Garland, covered by Payton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Osman.
Not letting his guy get into a comfort zone. Kevin Knox pretty locked in defensively here.
And it's Osman missing. Now Barrett. Over Sexton. That one off the back iron and out. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And stolen by Payton. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Moves back up. Got a piece of it. Now Cleveland moving it up. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And Love with the basket on the assist by Sexton.
Maybe some underrated parts of Kevin Love is the strength that he has in that lower body. Excels at absorbing that contact and then up and powers through.
Now, here's Barrett. Sexton grabs the board. And, Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And Drummond kicks to Osman. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
And the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Knox. Payton outside. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Barrett.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now, here's Garland. Barrett covering. Garland kicks to Love. Lets it go with the 3. Drummond. Knicks with the rebound. Up top, Barrett. Defended by Sexton. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Love outside. Back to Sexton. Love trying to break loose. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Payton surveying the floor. Six to shoot. To end the drought. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, that kind of activity from Kevin Knox is going to pose some problems for the defense.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Kevin Knox's father played professional football when Kevin was growing up. That may be where he gets some of his toughness from.
And so he makes both from the line. The Cavaliers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. Inside. 4 on the clock. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 3-on-3. Now here's Payton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes to Knox. 5 on the clock. Here's Robinson. And it's all evened up.
Well, Robinson staying with the shot. I feel there was definite contact on the play, so not easy to get that one to go down.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Sexton the pass to Osman. And another miss by Cleveland.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Sexton against Robinson. Count that one.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
Hayden finds Barrett. New York moving it around.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Osman. Feeds it to Garland. Here's Drummond. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Drummond's got 6.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Here's Knox. Pass to Barrett. Lets it go. Rebound Love.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
First free throw is good. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
And he makes both free throws.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Ntilikina kicks to Burks. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, he's a pass-first point guard. Ntilikina with a nice play there.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside, Porter. Back to Sexton. Buries it from three-point range. Sexton's got 7 points.
Looking better and better from that range is Colin Sexton.
Here's Burks. Here's Randall. And he lays it straight in.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, when you don't get in his way, Sexton's going to get up there and throw it down.
Pass to Burks. And here's Bullock. Back to Burks. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For New York, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Free throw good. Burks. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Here's Randall. The Cavaliers making the shot. And there's the pass to Burks. And Porter comes to help. Here's Randall. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
So creative on offense. Randall getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
Here's Windler. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Tries from 10. That shot off. New York trailing. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Bullock passes to Ntilikina. Back to Bullock. Passes it to Noel. Here's Ntilikina. He lobs it up and slam dunk by Noel.
Looking to pass as Ntilikina sets up that play nicely.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Windler the pass to Nance. Oh, Nance in position. It's stolen by Randall. Pass to Ntilikina. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, that helps Ntilikina's confidence when he can score like that against very, very strong defense.
And Bones, he's got a 7-foot wingspan. Certainly the defensive potential is there for Frank Ntilikina.
Well, the questions have always been about the other end and whether or not Frank can find a way to score more efficiently on a nightly basis. Still young and still some room to grow.
One shot.
All the talk about Ntilikina coming into the league is that he was an unpolished offensive player, but defensively could get after it and guard the 1, 2, and possibly 3 position. But now it's about him stepping up offensive production.
Now here's Okoro. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Okoro. And so he hits both. A minute 20 left in the first. Porter against Burks. Tries from 10, and the shot is good. Burks has got 9 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Okoro. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Here's Randall. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. To the paint, here's Ntilikina. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Knicks shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And that one falls for Ntilikina. Cavaliers trailing. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Porter. Burks covering. Porter, no luck. And here's Bullock. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Randall. Over Nance. No good on the last second attempt there. We've got more in store for you right after this. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you could learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grip.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Okoro out there with Larry Nance. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the point guard. And the Knicks with possession here. Following the score by Cleveland. Burks. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porter. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Last season, during the hiatus, the Knicks did a retrospective of Linsanity. You remember that stretch in 2012. Jeremy Lin took the league by storm. He said he was floored to be recognized in such a fashion. And for New Yorkers who are going through so much, it was a chance to reminisce about some pleasant surprises. Guys?
Great, David. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Toppin, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Kevin Knox comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Barrett subbed in for Burks. That's good from McGee. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys, I think, that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
Garland with the bucket.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
Ntilikina kicks to Barrett. No good on the triple.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now, here's Garland. Nance outside. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Garland. Tight defense on him. Off with the layup. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Porter. And no good that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. That puts them in the lead. And the Knicks lead by 1. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And the pass to McGee. Garland with it. And he makes that one.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for New York. That's tipped. Outside Porter. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Free throw good. Porter. Knicks trail by 4. Payton passes to Robinson. From outside, off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Barrett following the basket by Colin Sexton. Barrett the pass to Knox. Stolen by Garland. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. The open look here for Sexton. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
He's checked in for the Cavaliers. Knicks trail by 9. Al Payton still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Barrett. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Now, here's Barrett. And That's good. Robinson picking up the assist. 6 points for R.J. Barrett.
And R.J. can play where he's mixing up speeds, but is also in control of himself. This is the kind of stuff you get from him.
Robinson with the block. They recover it. Sexton for 3. Here's Love. And at last, they get one to fall. Love's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland. Payton against Love. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Garland kicks to Sexton. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And stolen by Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Barrett wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Payton with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond, and Robinson throws it down.
And Mitchell Robinson's mobility on display there, setting a solid screen and then a direct cut to the basket.
Sexton against Barrett. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Payton the bounce pass. Now here's Barrett. He's got 6. Count it. 8 points for him.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Pass to Osman. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Jetty Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Jetty, always showing up here to compete.
And the first one drops. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for New York. Cleveland leading by 16. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Some solid defense from Robinson.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Burks finds Robinson. Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Here's Windler. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
And stolen by Love. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, this is the one guy you did not want to see get started. He started.
Burks the pass to Noel. Robinson. Pass to Bullock. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. To the inside, Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Robinson kicks to Payton. To the middle. Wants to get it to Burks and does. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
Here's Sexton. Kicks it out to Love. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Knicks trail by 20. Payton outside. Here's Bullock. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fires top of the key. Robinson against Drummond. And here's Bullock from the arc. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively. And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Sexton against Payton. Good D by Drummond.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Now, here's Sexton. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Payton up top, defended by Sexton. Launches it. No good from Payton.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Here's Osman. He's guarded by Bullock. Osman, the pass to Drummond. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
For Cleveland, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. No good on that one.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Julius Randle's checked in for Robinson, and Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Elfrid Payton. And then for Cleveland, Larry Nance is checked in for Love. Okoro comes in for Jetty Osman, and Kevin Porter's subbed in for Sexton. 1:03 left now here in the second. The Knicks shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. Pass to Noel. Kicks to Burks. Back to Noel. Here's the 3. Windler with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Drummond throws it down.
And this is who Drummond can be, an offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Lets a floater go. Here's Randall. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Porter looking it over. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Cleveland ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
You know, we got to protect the paint. They're getting way too many easy baskets. You know, that's us communication on front and the post and, you know, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was Colin Sexton who got hot in the first. He had 13 points, 8 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else. Their control of the backcourt. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Look at the field goal percentage against them. It just tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
And so it's New York with it. Barrett not, so the wingman. Robinson is out there with Toppin, and it's Payton in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Garland kicks to Love. Lobbed up there for Love. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. But they recover it. And Toppin throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
The pass to Robinson. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Barrett.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Osman. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Passes it to Barrett. Payton outside. Back to Barrett. Baseline try. Got a hand on it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
The Cavaliers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
Pretty exciting, the potential of Darius Garland if he finds an offense that he can operate in and continue to be efficient. He's a guy that's going to keep improving.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For New York, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Down low, here's Payton. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Osman. With the floater, and it's good on the layup. Osman's got 5 now.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Payton passes to Barrett. Pass to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Payton. To end the run. And the Knicks miss again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Sexton with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Drummond. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. He gets it in there. And now it's up to 25 points for Colin Sexton.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 25. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. It's stolen by Barrett. Knox the pass to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Yeah, Knox trying to improve in this portion of his offensive game, distribution.
Love outside. Sexton against Barrett. With the teardrop, the putback. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Over Garland. Offensive rebound. Robinson kicks to Barrett. Second shot opportunity, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, inside, Barrett fighting twice as hard, working through that contact and trying to get a shot off.
The number 3 pick back in the 2019 draft, RJ wanted to play for the Knicks. He knew it wouldn't be easy with all the turmoil last season. Boy, was that an understatement.
First one falls for him. You know, Greg, you asked Barrett. He said he felt better prepared for the glare of the New York media after his one season at Duke because, you know, playing there is in the national limelight. You're on a star-studded team.
Yeah, I mean, playing with Zion Williamson, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones, the Knicks could use a little more star talent, though, if they're going to turn the corner.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Well, RJ, another one of those players who grew up around basketball, as his dad, Rowan, played overseas for the early part of RJ's life, and that introduced him to the game.
Now, here's Okoro.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
And Barrett slams it in.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. McGee, the pass to Sexton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Sexton's got 27.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Ntilikina. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Barrett, knocked away and stolen by Sexton. Julius Randle's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Larry Nance is checked in for the Cavaliers. Porter comes in for Sexton. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Stolen by Okoro. Now the pass to Garland. No good there. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Knox the pass to Ntilikina. Back to Knox. New York moving the ball around. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
You get aggressive like that, the defense has to react, and Ntilikina, the beneficiary of it.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And that one falls for Ntilikina. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Garland. He's got 8. Passes it to McGee. Outside Porter. Clock at 6. Puts it up. They get it back. Nance fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Good job rebounding there. Nance Jr.'s combination of size and speed and, of course, that athleticism all helping out.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Randall. Pass to Knox. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on JaVale McGee.
And Knox getting hit pretty hard on that play, but still gets the shot off.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first. So for the Knicks, Nerlens Noel comes in for Toppin, and Alec Burks subbed in for R.J. Barrett. And he can't hit the second. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Porter dishes to Garland. On the wing, Porter. Back to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Inside. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 8.
The strength and the quickness, and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
And here is Garland. 8 points for him. Pulls from the top of the key. But they get it back. And Nance kicks to Garland. Outside, Porter. The pass to Nance. Shoots over Burks. Unable to get that one. And New York will come the other way. Here's Ntilikina. Porter with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. That's touched by Porter. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Knicks. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Windler's checked in. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Ntilikina's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice touch right there, Ntilikina.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic. It struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. The league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. And he knocks down the first one. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And Porter drops them both. New York's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Ntilikina passes to Bullock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's pretty impressive athleticism from Ntilikina, who takes the initiative on that play.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
And that one falls for Ntilikina. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Windler. Pass to Drummond. Oh, Nance in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This is a nice connection with Larry Nance Jr. Throw it his way. He'll take care of the rest.
Pass to Bullock. Here's Ntilikina. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Porter. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 16 in the 3rd quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And it goes down 2 points.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Now, here's Burks. He's got 11. To the right side. Now, here's Bullock. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Noel trying to break loose. Here's Randle. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Windler. There's 1:54 left to play in the 3rd. And that one's good. Drummond. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
The pass to Drummond. Outside, Porter. Shoots over Burks. That's good from Porter on the assist by Drummond. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And he jams it with authority.
Ntilikina wanting to be assertive and the coaching staff encouraging that kind of play.
Here's Windler. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's a Okoro. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Randall outside. Burks in the corner. From deep three-point range. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Windler. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Near the three-point line, it's Bullock. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Andre Drummond is out there with Maker. Then it's Exum, and it's Dotson in at the shooting guard position.
Well, superb length shown there by Thon Maker. He has tremendous will that time to beat the other guys to the ball.
Smith, the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Smith up top. And Maker sends it back.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Exum finds Drummond. Exum's shot is off. The Knicks shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Smith, the pass to Kid Gilchrist. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Baseline J on the way. Here's Noel. Rebounded by Maker. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Windler, the pass to Drummond. Drummond is doubled. He kicks it to Maker. Passes it to Windler. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Thon Maker.
Shooting from New York, Michael Kid Gilchrist. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Kid Gilchrist. Love's check in for Cleveland. Both good from the line that time. Here's Dotson. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Love with a wide open look. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's 8 points for Love.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Burks looking around. Pass to Bullock. Kid Gilchrist with it. The fader. Tries again. And Noel lays it up and in.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Here's Dotson. Burks covering. Burks with the steal. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. The fast break chance. And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Love. Here's Exum. It's rebounded by New York. Noel's got his 6th rebound on the night. Smith with it. To the inside. And Noel gets it to go on the assist by Smith. 6 points for Nerlens Noel.
That's an easy shot provided by Dennis Smith Jr.
And the foul on Dennis Smith Jr. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And New York making a change here. Rivers checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Bullock. Just 2 to shoot from past the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kid Gilchrist. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Here's Osman. Clock at 4. From deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The drive by Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. Smith's got his first points of the game.
Dennis Smith Jr. so physical. You love that he takes it right at the defense.
Now here's Exum, covered by Smith. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Can't hit that one. New York with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And Noel throws it down.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to McGee. Here's Osman. He's guarded by Bullock. McGee inside. Kid Gilchrist there. Osman kicks to Maker. Drills the three-pointer.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Now here is Smith. Over Exum. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Over in the corner, Osman. Dishes to Exum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Smith outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the free throw, no good.
Dennis Smith Jr. declaring for the draft after an unreal freshman campaign at NC State, being named the ACC Freshman of the Year, something no Wolfpack player had done in over 40 seasons.
That's his 4th personal foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, JaVale McGee. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from McGee. Both free throws good from McGee. For New York, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Here's Rivers, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, he does not lack for confidence, does Austin Rivers. He plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Austin Rivers. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Rivers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Dotson. Now the pass to Maker. 5 to shoot. Passes to Exum. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Rivers finds Smith. Hits it from 3-point range.
Smith Jr. got a little bit of daylight and then let it rip.
And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. To the paint. And finished off by Exum.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Smith outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Just attacking the basket right there. Smith Jr. goes up strong every time he gets in there.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Now Exum. Six on the shot clock. Ball's not loose, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Here's McGee. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Looking more comfortable as time moves on. I think his middle name is Play. That would be Thon Playmaker.
Smith the pass to Noel. Smith outside. The dish to Kid Gilchrist. Here's Noel. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Noel's got 8 points here in this quarter. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Dotson. Here's Maker. And the rejection by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
Here's Rivers. That shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Now here's Exum. Defense right on him.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Exum, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Cavaliers making a switch here. Windler's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Knicks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Rivers passes to Smith. And Maker sends it back.
Well, the positioning of Thon Maker is going to help him be a much more dependable shot blocker.
New York moving it around. Smith, no luck. Cavaliers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here's Windler. He's guarded by Rivers. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. From deep. Exum's shot is off.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Cleveland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. To the middle, here's McGee. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
At the line for your Knicks, Austin Rivers. At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Rivers. So he gets them both. Now here's Exum. Pass to Windler. Now here's Maker. Pass to McGee. Shot clock at 6. Maker misses.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here is Smith. Here's Rivers, and he banks in the layup.
Aggressive move off the dribble. You could see the confidence growing right now for Austin Rivers.
And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Maker. Here's McGee, and he converts the layup. McGee's got 10 points in just the second half.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Cleveland.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Drummond.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Now the Knicks with it. Smith finds Kid Gilchrist. Now Rivers. That's a 2 from Smith. Rebounded by Exum.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Here's Maker. It's good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Smith outside. Shoots over Exum. That one a little long. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Dante Exum. Dante, still a young guy in this league. What do you want to focus on with your development?
I think it's just staying in the defensive end. Sometimes in the heat of the play, you kind of lose sight of it, and it's just about staying in there and just helping your teammates out. So,
a very young guy on a very good team. Thank you, Dante. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.